So we've got a little bit of new content to explore today. It's exciting. I'm excited. All right, so we unlocked the twin blades. The twin blades. So we're a silver sister, I guess. I definitely prefer the twin blades. Or the sister blades. Is that what they call them? The sister blades. Definitely prefer the sister blades. Although, I mean, the witch staff is cool, but I guess I feel like, hey, thanks for becoming a member, Shitigami. Oh, a membership gift. Thank you so much. Who gifted memberships today? Mustafa. I should have known. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very, very much.
Why are you dancing your butt?
Because Mustafa gave us 10 gifted memberships.
Ooh, fun. Your dance is funny.
The good times.
Oh, she's excited
Kitty's
too.
here too. Hi, Kitty.
Hey.
Hello.
Wait.
How are you feeling?
Hey, Mustafa, how's it going?
But yeah, no, I like the sister blades a lot. Like you got some cool stuff there. I like the special is cool with the like a ranged attack. Everything seems to have a bit of a ranged attack, like the staff. The special is kind of like a ranged attack. So in some ways, so they made the cast into this area of effect ability, and they made the special into ranged abilities. Now I don't know if that'll be true for all 6 weapons. Right? You've got this for the sister blades. And so I'm not, I think that, changing the cast from like the bloodstone to the circle, it's more of a moon themed cast, right? It's like the moon. Yeah, kind of Blades of Malphun-esque, and I don't know, a lot of fun.
Path is set.
So I happen to know.
The blacksmith sigil.
Yeah. So we've got Hephaestus.
Is he going to fit me for a suit of armor? In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I honestly don't know how to pronounce this guy.
They told me you needed a weapon or something. You already got one. Right, lousy one can spot that piss poor workmanship from here. Though, I could tune it up.
Tune it up for me. He's got a mechanical leg. He's in a wheelchair. Is this standard lore for Hephaestus? Is it Hephaestus? Hephaestus. I'm okay with that. I just thought the AE was E, because like Aegis, isn't Aegis spelled AE? Or am I wrong about that? Anyway, Hephaestus, god of the forge, got a hammer, sitting in a wheelchair, got a mechanical leg. I have no idea. Is that standard lore for the god of the forge? Couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. But he looks cool. So I didn't notice this before, and I totally should have noticed this before, but there's a background for every god, and the gods of Olympus, the gods that are located in Olympus, have this like column Parthenon sort of looking thing with the flowers and the draperies and whatnot, whereas other gods that are not in Olympus have a different background. So it's kind of an interesting thing to notice. Okay, so I definitely want Volcanic Flourish because it's purple, but also because it seems amazing. There's a blast recharge time, so it doesn't do 400 damage every time.
My silver all grew stronger, didn't it?
I'm gonna wait for them to come in, and then bam! See, but then we gotta wait a few seconds before we get that explosion again. But I'll say that a new path out. Oh, is she's just talking about that, or is she talking about something else? all the details in the background are very, very cool. Like the little hut there. Yeah, totally. They're totally rocker knives for sure. So there's something about these trees. They seem to be explosive because they do huge amounts of damage in whatever direction you hit them. Anyway, I could sit and look at the environments in this game.
You again.
Like, look at that. I could look at the environments for a long time. Oh, I brought the shovel, not the other thing. Dang it. You think having more gods, more than 15 in my opinion, will make it harder to create builds?
He never was the most sociable sort. When we stopped hearing from him, we figured he was simply in one of his moods, not in the clutches of Kronos.
So, Mustafa, it's a great question. It's a great question. I think it does, because I remember when I was playing with Olympus Extra, which is the mod for Hades 1 that added a few extra gods, Apollo, Hera, and Hestia were the three that they added. It did make it harder to find what you wanted, right? Because duo boons are so important, right? Speaking of duo boons, I haven't seen any duo boons in my gameplay yet. I don't know if that's just because it's the tech test or if they haven't added duo boons. It took a while before they added the duo boons in the original game, but it might also be that we're just not getting enough, enough gods, or we're not getting enough boons to see the duo boons. It makes them more varied, but it makes them harder for you to find exactly what you want, right? In Hades 1, you can be like, I'm gonna go for a Sea Storm build, and you get Zeus, and then you get Poseidon, and then, so the way that Hades 1 worked, though, was that once you found the 4, I think, was it 4? I don't know why I can't remember these things. The 4 gods, you were kind of locked into those 4, and those are the only 4 that you saw, and so that kind of helped with that. Varied builds are cool. I always contrast the way Hades works with the way like a game like The Binding of Isaac works, right? Where you can find, like, there's such variety of things you can find, and there's no way to control what you're finding other than maybe re-rolling or something. But you can find more things in The Binding of Isaac, and it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier, and it's like a crazy build is maybe more rare, but is crazier. Whereas in Hades, it's like you can kind of know what you have the potential to get in a run. You have a little bit more control, but it doesn't get quite as crazy as The Binding of Isaac gets. I don't know if you guys all played The Binding of Isaac or not. It's kind of a weird game. We've seen Zagreus in a picture. They haven't talked about Zagreus yet, as far as I'm aware. Let's see. I'm gonna take this. Well, your attack hits foes with a splash that knocks other foes away. Let's try the wave strike. I'm not really sure what that's gonna look like. I don't think I've used that yet. Good morning, Sergio. How's it going? Okay, look at how much range we get. Look at that. That's incredible. That seems amazing. Right? Like, I attack this guy and it knocks those guys behind him back. Like, wow. So good. And especially when you've got like fast attacking weapons like this. Oh, I need to use my special. So one interesting thing is it doesn't knock away the foe that you are attacking. It knocks away the foes behind the foe you're attacking. I like that a lot better than just like flat knockback. That seems really good. I also never found the fishing rod, which I really want to. It seems like we could be able to find the fishing rod. Yeah, no, I love the water effects are really good, I think. I would agree. So I can't figure out if the Hephaestus. Oh gosh, these guys are the worst. Okay, we just saw there that the armor cut the damage short, just like it does in Hades 1, where if there's only like 200 armor left, even though the attack is supposed to do 400 damage, right? Let's see, hold on. This attack does 400 damage. It only did like 190 because there's only 190 armor left. So it kind of cut off the damage and didn't like overflow to the health. That's kind of good to know, right? Good to know that detail. We got 180 gold. Let's do it. I know. It's I couldn't resist either. Oh look.
Well. Oh, to be an urgent bit of battlefield relief delivered courtesy of the feared boatman himself. Come on, we all have fantasies, gorgeous.
Anthony, no, I am not on the dev team. How fun would that be? No, I'm not. I just they actually, if you play on Steam, Anthony, you can go online and request access. I don't know how long the tech test will go, but yeah. Whenever you use 30 magic, create a heartthrob. Whenever you exit a location, restore 100% of your health if you've not lost too much. In each encounter, one foe is always weak. Let's try healthy rebound.
That's a feeling there.
Yeah, it's free. It's free for the time being to a small
Apollo, grandmother,
people.
Uncle Poseidon. I've known Artemis and Hermes for so long. I'm impressed they kept my secret from the others all this time.
We haven't seen our Hermes yet. We've seen Apollo, Demeter, Poseidon, and Artemis. We haven't seen Dionysus, and we haven't seen Ares or Athena. So interesting. All right, we definitely want to go visit Arachne.
Until we meet again.
Longer than a week, shorter than a month.
Soft, divine. I spin my threads and catch whatever comes my way. Pleasant memory that lingers on my mind. From lonely dark of night until the break of day. One more time. Huh.
Oh,
Saw
Arachne.
you get into a scuffle with the great big witch. Why are you fighting? I thought you were on the same side. Oh, I can hardly keep up with everything lately.
Mr. Spaghetti Zone, I'm predicting it right now that Zagreus has an interaction similar to what Artemis has. That's just my prediction, but I don't know. And I think he's gonna have a beard. I'm almost positive if Skelly has a beard, you know that Zagreus had a beard. Because where would Skelly get the idea? I mean, Skelly loves Zagreus. So that's my theory.
Headmistress and I aren't really fighting. Well, no, I suppose we are, except it isn't born of anger or misunderstanding. It's just her way of making certain I'm prepared.
Coffee.
Huh. Well, look, you show her for me the next chance you get, won't you, my friend? And no pressure, but I might be watching just in case. I won't get underfoot, I promise.
Ooh, is she gonna show up? That'd be awesome. I don't think so. Okay, so the cool thing about this, there's a bonus effect. It gives you armor, which like it expands your health bar. But it also changes the color of your character. So Melanoi usually has a tan dress, a earth colored dress. Oh, all right, D is T. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, I'm excited to play Hades in the future. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Makes my casts deal plus 100% damage. I don't have any cast stuff right now, although I could. It's only 10 armor though, so I think I might take the, well, Let's try the scarlet dress. Oh, and look at, oh my gosh, we look good. Look at that scarlet dress. Holy smokes, that looks good. Yeah, yeah. Something about a red dress, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. All right. Let's grab some more of this ash.
You all right?
Yeah, Hades too. We got Hades. We got access to Hades too. Yeah, access to Hades too. I already lost most of my armor.
Should be the last of them.
Okay, it exploded. It's just the tech test though.
For me.
For like a week or something. She hits everything inside your cast. Yeah, no, it's there's a lot of cool boon interactions that I haven't obviously haven't found them all. Casts are very interesting. I feel like it's very different having the cast be a circle, right? I feel like there's a lot. Oh, there they are. The hunt is on. I really don't want to lose my red dress, but I'm only one.
Nice shot. The hunter's mark again.
Oh, I lost my red dress. Oh, why did it have to be like this? Ah. So that was interesting, and it hit 2 enemies, even though... Alright.
Fancy running into you again.
So she's extra, right? She's like, we got the dust, but she also gives us a boon. I love that she's got a sprite.
Brother lived up to his shining reputation so far. At least he did his part. As soon as I told him about you, sure enough, he was plenty eager to let all Olympus know.
Little brother, who would that be? Would that be Apollo? Is it Apollo?
Apollo was very kind.
Yes.
So, easy for me to say. I'm not his twin. What'd you tell him anyway?
It's Melanoi. Or Melanoi. Hey, Acube, how's it going? Business Memo, how's it going? Death to Kronos, everyone.
Truth? That I ran into the reclusive Witch of the Crossroads while scouting out our foe, and that she introduced me to a secret Titan killer she's been training up.
You just didn't tell him how long ago that was. So now they really think this long-lost relative of theirs is going to find Kronos and slay him.
Oh, they think you don't stand a chance. But they don't have a lot of options, so they'll support you anyway. Especially since you're family and all. And you know I will.
Okay. Lethal snare. Foes in your cast may take critical damage from your attacks. A piercing arrow flies towards any foe damaged by your cast. Ooh. Okay, so we need to get a cast. I think we need to get a boon for our cast to deal damage. Let's go easy shot. Let's take that.
My mark be with you.
Because right now they don't really take damage from our cast until like a long delay. Hey JPET, good morning. It's been awesome. So far I really like it. I think they did a great job with it. I mean, did we really expect anything else? Probably not. But yeah, a lot of things to like. Artwork is great. Oh, it's not recharged yet. Oh boy. So I'm going to intentionally die against the final boss because The way you get locked out of the tech test is by
And now for you.
by beating the final boss. Beating the final boss 5 times, not in a row, just 5 times. Okay, there's a fishing spot. I can't fish yet. Let's palm something. Yes, they are. The little like delay and explosion is really good. Oh my gosh, why did I choose to dig that up? Why did I do it again? I don't know. Oops. Oh my gosh. Ding dang. Yeah, so your cast doesn't do any damage unless you hold and cast it that way, like with the charged effect. Otherwise, it just all it does is like stop enemies or like stun them. Like they stay there. So it's kind of interesting that way. Yeah, Quanso, I couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, reduce the charge time? That's amazing. That makes it easier to do it twice in one room. Okay, hammer for sure. Although I think we're about to fight the boss now. I know, everything looks so good. No rest for the wicked. Yeah, Quanso, I've been thinking about playing No Rest for the Wicked, but I heard some kind of questionable things about it. Special gains +4 power each time it keeps hitting the same foe. Oh, interesting. So that's like for like bosses and stuff. Your special returns to you and deals +50% damage striking foes from behind. Your special deals +15% damage, and each hit bounces toward up to 2 more foes. So I've done the dancing knives. I've done dancing knives before. Hook knives sounds really interesting.
I'm grateful, Daedalus.
Oh, that's cool. I kind of like that. All right, and then we fight. And we fight the. Okay. So like, we could have entered that way or that way, I guess.
Ahead of the Underworld, a princess shall again confront the one who raised her, and taught to her the means by which she may prevail.
You have a holiday called Smelling the Breeze? Oh my gosh. Do you have like lots of flowering trees in Egypt during this time of year?
There's always more to learn.
Because I love like the smell of flowering trees.
I can do this.
It's the best.
Compose yourself. Olympus has emboldened you and made you strong, yet 'tis a fleeting strength. One false step and I could wipe it all away.
I'll take a fleeting strength over no strength at all. We take every advantage that avails itself.
Just so. Then come and show
You
me how
don't?
you would make use of such advantages.
You just don't go to work? That's so funny. I mean, yeah, I guess I don't really know the climate in Egypt all that well. Is it pretty arid, or is it
Consuming flame.
or yeah, I guess I don't know. So I'll kind of like play through and show you guys what this looks like. Oh. So one interesting about this boss fight is there's a lot of like particle effects that don't like, I don't quite understand how like the collision works for them. Like this fire, like I'm safe right here, even though it looks like I totally should be taking damage. So I don't know if that's working as intended or not.
It's pretty
you.
It's pretty. Pretty.
Well, who's that?
This is Hecate. She's testing us, making sure we're ready to move on to the next zone.
Oh, she's actually your friend?
Yes.
This is a training montage.
It is.
Morning, Jake.
Training montage.
How's it going? We should have like
Yeah, totally. This is that Eye of the Tiger moment.
Also, people eat the worst food on that holiday, called renga and fish, which is really bad fish. We have that in Minnesota too. What is it? Lutefisk is like a pickled, soured. Is it left to rot? I can't remember. I think it might be left to rot. Or is it pickled in vinegar?
It's pickled in lye.
Yeah, because it's super good for you, apparently. No.
It's like most of the attacks in this fight are pretty easy to avoid, for the most part. There is one that's especially nefarious.
It's way worse here. People, a lot of our generation won't even try. Is that a potato?
They turned me into a sheep.
Oh, it's a sheep. From the back, it looked like a potato.
Sheeps do look kind of like potatoes.
Oh my gosh, you're not just a sheep, you're like a stupid sheep.
I'm a derp sheep.
You're a derpy sheep.
Derp sheep.
It smells
derp
horrible. It tastes worse.
We got turned into a derp shirt.
I think the last generation that likes lutefisk lived through the Great Depression in Minnesota. It's our great grandparents. And they learned to eat it because it was what you could get the fish out of the lakes when everyone was out of flour and butter and milk and all of those things.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and intentionally die so that we don't mess things up. Oh, that's right, we have a Death's Defiance. I forgot about that. Yeah, you do.
No.
All right.
Consider the mistakes you
Don't be
made.
mean. Polymorphine. It's way worse.
So blasted close.
So is that what it is? You're smelling the breeze, smelling the terrible smell of the fish on the breeze. Is it possible that that's what that actually is all about?
She's taught me to be stronger than this.
We've got a little frog. A little frog to greet every time. I like that there's no reason not to say hi to the frog every single time you end a run, because you end right here. And the frog is just there waiting.
Well, howdy, partner.
Lemur Fimur.
Family in his thrall.
Thanks for subscribing on YouTube.
What has he done with them?
So Spork Revolution, they said probably more than a week, but less than a month. So anywhere from, about 4 or 5 days from now and middle of May, right? Sorry, I didn't hear what he said, what she said. Die. So someone thought that Zagreus and Persephone had this baby together, but Hades is definitely in the background there. I'm pretty sure that Zagreus is just admiring his little sister.
You have returned.
Dora, couldn't help but notice that my jar collection wasn't sorted properly. I would never store fungus with herbs. Are you trying to subtly drive me mad?
Oh, it's very close.
No.
Yeah.
Although now that you put it that way, maybe in the future, yes. I was working on minor possessions and your mushroom bottle kind of slipped. So I put it back.
You put it incorrectly back. Just tell me of such things next time, would you?
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
The fates would have me do their bidding.
Summon Moros. So clear any 3 forget-me-nots? Oh. Wait. Tablet of Peace and Rod of Fishing. Okay. So, do I...
You were close.
Do I track something? Why on recipes for a at glance? Oh, okay, yeah, here we go.
I'll keep this in mind.
Okay, we'll clear 3 forget-me-nots. We have to set them up as forget-me-nots. It's the first sequel. Yep, they've always done original IPs Oh, this is nice. So this is a needed resource for one of my forget-me-nots. Cool.
The crossroads. That haven hidden twixt the surface and the underworld conceals those still loyal to Lord Hades, rightful ruler of the dead.
Interesting. So this is between the underworld and the surface.
Together we'll retake my father's realm. Headmistress, I found Artemis out there.
Hey, hippie, how's it
I'd
going?
not expected her so soon, but then she's quick. Speaking of which, what of Hermes? Any word?
Ooh, interesting. Watch on whatever you like, whatever you prefer. I'd say it doesn't really matter to me if you want to subscribe on Twitch or if you want to be a member on YouTube. I'd say it's cheaper on YouTube, and there are no ads on YouTube. As far as the quality, you have to kind of just judge for yourself which one you think looks better or feels better to watch. I don't care. I'm happy so long as you're happy. Well, Lemur Femur, it's going to release on PC for quite a while before it's out on consoles. When the game when Hades originally released on early access, it was just Epic Game Store. Then they added it to Steam, maybe about a year later, 9 months later, 10 months later. When it fully released, 1.0 released, it was to Switch and the PC, and then about, I don't know, was it like a year later they released on Xbox and PlayStation?
Alas, not yet. However, those two are resourceful and discreet. And Olympus remains none the wiser to our long-standing connection with them, if that is your concern.
Olympus remains none the wiser to our long-standing connection with Hermes. Huh.
My concern is their safety. May Hermes soon discover what exactly Kronos is scheming and return, though I know we can ill afford to wait.
Okay, kind of waiting on Hermes to come back.
No, we cannot. Hermes convinced me of that.